All right, so in the last lesson, we learned how to insert new entries into a database. Let's now figure out how to delete entries. So let's clear out this query real quick. And the command to delete a entry from a database is going to be delete. Who would have thought, right? Delete, then you say from, and then you provide the table that you want to delete a row from. So we'll say products. And then we want to specify conditions. So what is our match criteria? What rows do we actually want to delete? So we have to tell SQL, I want you to delete this specific row. So what do we usually match on? Well, if you take a look at our API, specifically our delete endpoint, the user provides the ID of the product they'd like to delete, or I guess in our application, it would be the ID of the post we'd like to delete, but we're working with products. So we'll say, just like with a regular select query, you say where, and we can say ID equals, and then the ID of the product we want to delete. So let's take a look at one of these products. I'll grab a product 10, and then let's run this. And then afterwards, let's actually do a select star from products so we can see all of the products afterwards, just to verify that the ID of 10 or the product with an ID of 10 got deleted. So you can pass in as many SQL commands as you want here. So we'll run that. And so it ran, and then we can see that the product with an ID of 10 was deleted. Now, I'm going to change this to 11 because there's no longer a product with an ID of 10. So I'm going to delete this product. But what we can do is we can tell Postgres to actually give us back the specific entry before it's deleted so we can see what that looked like. So we could just pass in the returning keyword just like we used with the insert statement, and then we specify the columns we want. So I'm going to say all of the columns. And then if we run this, we can see that it deleted the product with an ID of 11, and we can see what that product looked like. And keep in mind, if I don't pass any of this data and I just run this, right, you'll see that it says a delete of 1. So this is just telling you how many total rows are deleted. Now, let's say that we want to delete multiple products based off of a criteria. So let's say we want to delete any product that has an inventory of 0. How do you do that? Same exact command. We just have to match on any product with an inventory of 0. So let's say delete from products table where, and then we'll just say inventory equals 0. So this should delete every single product with an inventory of 0. If we run this, we can see it deleted 8 rows. Let's just do a select star from products. And you can see we no longer have any products with an inventory of 0.